Gus. What's up, brother? There's a few soft spots here. There can be some open water, so let's just hope we don't go through on the way out. We're going to look for some new fishing spots. Some local fishing spots. I fished in this area before, but it's been a lot of years ago. I'm sure things are different. I take that back. I did make one trip out here just a couple years ago, but it was a very quick after work trip and didn't get anything accomplished. So we're going to try here today and have a little bit more time. Took the afternoon off work, figured it's a nice day, might as well spend it outdoors doing shit instead of sitting in the office not doing shit. At least doing shit I enjoy. I was doing plenty of shit in the office, so I would have stuck around, but that's not near as enjoyable as being out fishing. Last little preps here. I'm gonna get out on the ice. Gotta have my traction. Back in those days, yeah, this is a little backwater on the south side of town. I would think it'd have at least a few fish in it. We're going to give her a shot. Like I said, beautiful day. Why not spend it outdoors instead of in the office? Fuck the office. Mostly just catfish. This spot I was actually catfishing. Hey Mildred, Gen Z, God punish me. All right. Pop a hole and see what we got. I'm just looking at my go nice and easy, watching my surroundings, watching ice thicknesses. Luckily it's clear so I can see real well. I don't know what I'm fishing for yet, Mildred. I haven't fished this spot in years. Last time I did I was catfishing, so we're just gonna see what this spot's even got in it. Who knows? May not even hold fish anymore. Definitely not as much ice as up north. Probably about 10 inches less than what I'm used to. Again, that's why I'm going slow and easy. Watching my surroundings, paying attention. Nobody wants to go into the water. So we're still plenty safe. We'll get about 6.5 inches of ice. Hey, Fook! 6.5 inches of ice, Gus. 6.5, somewhere in there. I said I'm used to 14 to 16 inches. That's what she said. Thanks, Mildred. We're gonna try. Don't know if we don't try, right? Oh, of course, I'm careful, Gus. You know me. I'm pretty cautious fisherman. I watch my surroundings pretty closely, and last thing I want to do is go in the water. I'm going to do everything I can to avoid that. Like I said, today's just too nice of a day to be sitting in an office. Alright, so we only got 4 feet of water here. Pretty shallow. Marking some fish though. Probably some sunfish or something. Some panfish. They're moving pretty heavily. Yeah, quite shallow. Not that big a fish. Again, probably just some panfish, bluegills, stuff like that. I'm in Iowa, as my name suggests. But yeah, about 30 feet from me right now, some open water. So there's obviously some springs in here. Sorry, I'm just making some adjustments to my bag. Got a strap that's just kind of sitting wrong, caught up in shit. Alright, let's keep moving on. Move a little farther out. If I remember correctly, it gets to about 10 feet once we get out here a little ways. Open water 30 feet from me right there is a spring, it looks like, that comes in. Really be a treacherous place if there was snow on the ice. Hey Jesse, what's up? Yeah, it's just kind of it's a river backwater. It's connected to the Cedar River. Yeah, I haven't drilled this little bit of ice in months. Yeah, if this was snow covered, it'd be pretty sketchy. Yeah, it's a slow day at work, and I just said screw it. I don't feel like sitting at work. Not when I got PTO to burn. I gotta burn another 10 hours before March, and I gain 10 hours a month, so I better stay on it. I'm marking a few fish here, only 6 feet, pretty shallow. I'm used to fishing like 40 feet. It's a totally different ball game here. Seeing some fish, nothing major. Might drop a line just for the shits and gigs, as they say. So I know as I get out farther that way, it's going to get deeper. Hey, Carlos. type of fishing am I expecting? I know there used to be a lot of catfish in here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some of them. Ideally, of course, I would find a walleye, just because that's kind of always my ideal fish to find. But yeah, it's just kind of a wait and see, you know, check and see what I can find type deal. Instead of marking fish, there's fish here. Let's see what we can do. There's sand water, which on the Cedar River, I'm not surprised. That's pretty normal here. Throw down an old jigging route. The old trusty go-to. Yeah, Carlos decided to take the afternoon off work. Slow day this morning. I got a little frayed spot in my line here. I'm going to do a real quick retie job on this. You can paint. Just going to retie this because I got a frayed spot. I don't want to have my line break if I catch a big fish, you know. The last time I was here, there was actually Asian carp in these waters. And it wasn't uncommon to snag them. I hooked into one that was about 30 pounds and drug it through the hole. Definitely not something that you really aim for, but sure as hell had a good fight to it. Made for a very interesting afternoon that day. I think I got the video somewhere on my... I know I got it on my TikTok. I don't know if I have it on my YouTube or not. It's somewhere out in the ether. Good eye on retie. Yep, you got to be careful. If you don't catch those frays, those are the ones that are loose shit. I think you found your spot, my spot on Google Maps. Yeah, that's cool, bud. I saw you sent me a request or something, or a follow request on Insta yesterday or the day before, I think. I don't remember. I just remember seeing something I thought from you. You and I have messaged before, so I wasn't sure what the deal was. Taking off the gloves. So much more difficult with gloves on. Way to go, Jesse. I know I hate it. I go to like hit delete and or hit backspace, and the damn thing I always bump send because my fat fingers get in the way. I do that all the time on Facebook or on YouTube videos. I'm like, shit, I sound like an idiot. Way to go, dummy. Yeah, my original plan for today was just to come out to this spot and scout it after work. And then I decided, since it's a slow day, I might as well get a couple extra hours out of it and just come out here now. One thing a lot of people don't know is whenever you tie a knot, especially in braided line, but it also works for monofilament and fluorocarbon and all that. I'll show you here in a second. But you always, and some of you will laugh at this, I'm sure, just because we're kind of an immature group sometimes. Right before you cinch it up, you always want to spit on it to lubricate it. Make sure it cinches down nice and tight. So it works for knots too. Still want to spit on it and give it a little lube. Applicable in so many parts of life. Yeah, paint walls on my eyes. It's probably gonna be a little big for what we're doing here, but we're gonna do it anyway. I do see some good sized marks down there, so who knows what that could be. That could be some of those Asian carp that I've caught in the past. Could be northern, could be catfish, could be walleyes. Who knows? It's been so long since I fished in 6 feet of water, I don't even know how to freaking judge fish size in 6 feet of water anymore. You weren't going to say anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at a few marks here about 20 feet away. There's a whole school of fish down there. See if there's anything that's big enough or that wants to eat a jigging rat. I don't typically choose to fish in this shallow water. I prefer to be in 10 feet plus, but you go where the fish are, I guess. Yeah, there's typically a number of species down here I'm looking at. I guess by looking at them, I'm guessing they're catfish. Because I can see some details. May not be a lot, but I can see some. Back PC and internet just did a backflip like a prostitute on Friday. Your computer and internet do all sorts of interesting stuff, Carlos. Oh, there's a school of shad coming through. Okay, so there's bait here. Start with the basics. We got bait. Sounds kind of bad, Jesse. May the fish from his hole be plentiful. I don't know that I want any fish coming from my hole. My ice hole, that is. Definitely some fish here. They're kind of looking. Only 6 feet, Gus. I just got started, so I haven't caught anything yet, and this is a spot I haven't fished in many, many years, so who knows if I'll catch anything at all. We're gonna find out. I don't even know what's in here anymore. It's the backwater of a river, so there should be plenty of fish, and I'm seeing fish. I just have no idea what they are. They could be catfish. They could be any number of things. What's up, Jimbo? Yeah, I took the afternoon off. I was planning on getting out after work at like 4 o'clock. but then I decided it was a slow day at work, so I might as well just get an early start on it. I'm going to downsize this lure just a little bit. Okay, for what I'm doing. At least for this depth, it's a little bit big. Another thing I got to be cautious of when you're fishing this shallow water is moving around. Because the more I walk around and make noise, the more they hear me, and they will run away. You can actually watch fish leave when you walk around sometimes. Yeah, the ice hole. The hole is iced. Yeah, need to see the doctor. It's all right, Carlos. You got something wrong. Covered at 1.5 miles of bay. Lakes are clear. Finally found some good jumbo perch. Nice. Very cool. Like I said, I have no idea what species are here. I'm marking fish. But again, this is only 6 feet deep, and I'm definitely used to fishing deeper water. So these, my guess is they're panfish. I'm guessing they're probably some bluegills or something swimming around. So what I'm using probably won't even work. But I like my jig and wraps, because if the type of fish I want to catch are around, these will catch them. I don't really care about bluegills. What knife do I have in my pocket today? I have my Kaiser porcupine. I love that knife. And then I also have my Max Ace Neptune, the Gen 1. Most of the time when I'm working or whatever, not fishing, I carry 2 knives every day. Today's one of those days, because I was working today. Yep, love some perch. So yeah, Fook, I got, should take some pictures. It'd be some good photos. We got the old Max Ace Neptune, Tanto, OTF. Love this knife. Definitely on the list of my favorite OTFs. And then we've got the Kaiser porcupine. Just a nice Warncliffe flipper. And don't hold them over the hole. Don't worry, I kept them back away from the hole. I know better than that. The hole's almost right under you guys, so I kept them a good almost 2 feet away from the hole. Yeah, everybody's thrown off by me filming on a Monday. Yeah, like I said, I figured why not. If I can get out and do something, beats sitting in the office just flipping through paperwork all day. Definitely some big marks swimming around, but I think those might be like those Asian carp or something. Just so odd fishing this shallow. I'm just so not used to it. So rare I fish this shallow. I like to go deep. Just finished the tenderloin. How yeah, buddy? Sounds yummy. All right, I think we're gonna move on to some deeper water. So I know this gets down to like 18 or 20 feet on that end. Now let's see, I got a fish coming my way. I doubt it's anything that's looking at me, but he's at least coming this direction, so we'll see if we can entice him. want to say the last time I fished here, I was about 70 feet that way. And we caught a bunch of catfish that day. And I'm guessing some of these bigger marks that I'm seeing are probably catfish, because this did always have a lot of catfish in it. But the ice here is so variable. It's part of the reason I don't mess with it too often. It's so much better fishing on the Mississippi. It's just nice to have something a little closer to home if I want to do an after work trip or something. There's like 5 fish around me, but just a matter of if there's something that wants to bite. Worst comes to worst, we'll go to the deep hole and we'll try snagging some Asian carp, them big slimy sons of bitches. They're an invasive fish. Clean this place up. I got steaks to cook after work. What day we doing those, Gus? I think we have dinner plans on Thursday, but I don't think we have any plans other than that this week. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, Gus is Shelby. Old Shelby Cason. We should get on and just change his display name as Gus or something like that. Gus. I'm glad I can help you with your habit there, Carlos. Hey, Henry. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Move slow and gently to another spot here and dump some more holes. Slowly and carefully. Slow and with purpose, right, Gus? Slow and with purpose. Yeah, unfortunately, there are those Asian carp in these places now. The cedar's starting to get overrun with them, so it messes with the game fish sometimes. Kind of pushes them out. Here and see what we see. This is the place I was fishing one time. Somebody had driven their Nissan Xterra out onto the ice, and there was 6 inches of ice. Absolutely ridiculous. Got less ice here. We might be down to 4 inches over here. Let's do a quick measurement. Thought it looked like it was thinning up just a hair. We're still about 5.5. Had some warm spell last week that really wreaked havoc on the ice out here. Looks like somebody drilled some holes over there not that long ago though, so I might go over that way just see what it looks like. Might at least be a little thicker. Yep, I'm being careful, Gus. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, now we're up 9 feet of water. Now we're getting a little more my territory. See what we see for fish down there, if anything. A few minutes to come back, because I'm sure they ran off scared a little bit. Oh yeah, there's fish here. So yeah, definitely thinner than what I'm used to. But that's also why I wanted to hit it now while there was no snow. And I can visualize things a little better. It's a little safer because I can see what the ice looks like. Water is not clear at all. The water is very stained. Hey BNA, what's up? It's terrifying. What's so terrifying about it, Fook? Angle this down just a little bit. Terrifying when I mentioned someone driving up there. Oh yeah. Oh, we stayed a long ways away from that sucker. Must be moving water. Nope. No water, no moving water here. It's a lot warmer. You know, I'm about an hour and a half south of where I usually fish. And the Mississippi, just in general, has thicker ice. Between being farther north and then it's got water flowing from the north that's colder. Oh, 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 we got one looking. Oh, he's thinking about it. I'd want to come up and look at it there. He might be onto something here. Don't know what it was. Looks like it might have been a panfish, maybe a white bass or something. But the Cedar is much smaller river, and this backwater has a lot of springs in it. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is all, there's just bubble spots everywhere because there's just bubbles coming up off the bottom all over in this thing. Since I drilled my hole, I've had like 10 or 12 bubbles come popping up through it from around it. So it's a pretty, it's kind of a sketchy place. I don't like to fish it unless I know there's good ice. And yeah, just basing it off of what I had on the Mississippi, I figured there'd actually be more than what there is. But we did have a big warm streak last week that really took the top off the ice. It was up in the 50s here for a few days. Some of those dead chubs. Yeah, maybe. Probably more likely with dead minnows just because these fish don't look very big. There are quite a few fish I'm marking though. I mean, they're here. It's just a matter of what they are. You know, some of them, most of them are probably just rough fish or bluegills or something like that. There are a few bigger marks though. If I can get a couple of those to bite, we might be in for some fun. Snow more of the ice here. Getting tire chains. Wheeler. Yeah, they're talking 3 to 5 inches of snow here on Wednesday. It's part of the reason why I chose to come out when I did, just because I knew once that snow hit, I wouldn't want to be on this ice. I'm very selective of when I come on the ice here. It's part of the reason I don't come here that often either. It's just because it is a sketchy spot. Yeah, Carlos, I don't think the snow would last very long there. You know that old saying, not a snowball's chance in hell? I think that's about the chances that the snow would have down there. Because you guys is hot as hell. Let's get nailed another snowstorm over the weekend. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be anything over the weekend, but I definitely heard we're supposed to get some in the next couple of days. I think they said Wednesday's 100% chance of snow with 3 to 5 inches, so. Looks like somebody's fished here, though. I can see where there's like melted in footprints and stuff where people have been here before. So somebody's been fishing out here. Hey, Rotten Apple. I'm just scouting and fishing for anything that wants to bite. I'm fishing a spot I haven't fished in many years, and last time I fished it was for catfish. So I don't fish here much. I don't even know what's to offer in this place anymore. Snowed here, we'd know the world's ending, right? Like I said, it wouldn't stick around long, that's for sure. But I'm still marking fish. There's a small group of fish, small school, like 5 or 6 of them off to my right, about 30 feet, that are kind of coming this way. As I pan around, there's a whole big school of shad in here. There's a school of shad. There's probably catfish. And if there's catfish, if there's shad, there also may be some walleyes. Go fishing for deals on whatnot. Yeah. Have a good one, Fook. Don't spend too much money. Buy some good shit you can sell me real cheap. How's that sound? Little confession, you know, you're pulling the sled back to the truck and chat goes crazy. We do that every time. Bouncers in the chat. I love it. I'm totally going to go back and read it every time now, because that was killing me. I should play it back for Mrs. Iowa so she can see it, because she'd get a kick out of that too, I'm sure. There's Bouncer. What's up, buddy? Yeah, YouTube notifications suck. There's a big sheet of ice floating down the river and it's bouncing around out there. Mission accepted. There you go. I am back on the ice. I had a really slow day at work today, and I had some PTO to burn, and I had already brought my ice fishing stuff to town so that I could fish for an hour or two after work and just scout this place out. But when I saw that the weather was the way it is, I was like, screw it. It's such a slow day at work. I'm not going to sit in the office and do nothing. I'm going to get out and go fishing. I said, I got to burn the time anyway. Might as well burn it doing something I enjoy. Popped in out of nowhere, yeah. Speak of the devil, and he appears. A few fish down there. It's cool listening to the ice out there grind together. I'm going to go back and watch some of my previous live streams, because I can see all the comments if I watch it on my computer. If I rewatch it, I can watch the comments like when they were happening and stuff. So I'm going to go back and rewatch some just for the shits and grins. I'll probably get a kick out of it. You guys are quite the group. Yeah, get out while I can. You got it. 2 months, this season will be done, and I'll be back on the boat probably. There's some pretty big fish sitting here just right off the bottom, just kind of hanging out. I don't know what they are. Taking them. I can stay on camera and just like turn my back to the camera when I take a pee break. That'd give you guys all sorts of shit to talk about. Oh, I'd ever hear the end of it then. Kind of hoping that that mark that's just hovering off the bottom is a northern. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll just sit there just off the bottom and just kind of hang out. Till they see something they like. Secret power, always lurking. Oh no, I didn't have any clue. Like I've scrolled back just a hair when I was walking before, but usually only just a couple minutes. But I've never caught the whole like goofy thing that plays out. I've never made it back that far to get into it. And so when I saw it that first time, I was like, oh shit. Definitely entertaining. Yeah, now that I know you guys have been doing it for a while, I'll totally go back and check it out. I did notice that my number of comments went up toward the end of my stream, but I just thought that was because we were all kind of saying our goodbyes and shit. Oh, there'll be other fish, Gus. I've seen northern swimming around with other fish around, especially if they're catfish or something. They don't care. Catfish don't give two fucks. Well, at least I don't think you guys are insane. I just think you like having fun, which is good because I do too. I wonder how far I can scan out here and kind of see if I can find some structures about. There's actually a lot of fish here. I'm liking big groups of fish. Big schools of shad. Where there's balls of shad, there's usually fish lurking around them. Marking a lot of fish over that way. 60, 70 feet out or so. That might be the next direction I go. Oh, we had a big dick in here, huh? Big chicken? It's like Bouncy took care of that right quick. That was a sicko. Darn, I missed it. I might have had fun with that one. Yeah, I just saw all of a sudden message was deleted by Bouncer and then somebody was blocked. I was like, what the fuck happened? The fuck did I miss? Nope, you don't want to read that shit. I don't know, buddy. Sometimes I like to read that shit just to be like, wow, I can't believe somebody's that fucking... Yeah. Just amazes me the ignorance and the shit people will say. You looked? I guess I could go back and uncover it. That's a good idea. View deleted message. Oh, that's... he's just a fucking punk. Yeah. I work construction. I've heard way worse. That's just some guy that doesn't have anything better to do and lives in his mom's basement. Probably thinking of his own mom. That's the scary part. Never heard of that. Never heard of making hand jam though before. That's a new one. You learn something new every day. Never heard that one. A couple fish down there. Don't know if they're going to come up and look or not though. Move to another hole here in just a minute. I should come in here with the boat once the ice is out and make a map of this place. Just doesn't make sense. Except the shower baby's down the drain. Yeah, right, Gus. The Nutella and the peanut butter, that was hilarious. That was some funny shit. Definitely some funny shit. That guy was something else. My mom was getting a kick out of it though. She thought it was pretty funny. Alright, we're going to go over that way and drill some holes because like I said, I see some holes over that way. So somebody has been over there. See if they found anything good. Cautiously, of course. But hey, if I go through, you guys will definitely have some entertainment. How many people can say they saw somebody go through the ice live on YouTube? This ice is thicker or thinner? Pop a hole and find out. Looks like somebody had been on it drilling a couple days ago though, so it can't be too off the bat. I think it's about the same. Still 4 or 5 inches, so that's not so bad. Farther. We're going to do the just in case picks. Throw the ice picks on. So, for those of you that don't know, these are ice picks. So they have a spike here. So if you ever go through the ice, you can use these to dig into the ice, pull yourself out. So this is the. We're going to do a little bit of extra safety at the moment, just because the ice is variable. And I can't see through it as well over here, so we're going to just be a little extra cautious, just in case. water fully open here for a while. And then this part was the stuff that was here still, and the rest of this area just refroze. Yeah, I'm definitely not used to drilling this little ice this late in the season. So about 8 feet of water. Not crazy. Get my transducer to read right. There, she's picking up. Pretty much same as before. 8 feet of water. We're just gonna move on. Nothing special here. Go on to the next spot. We're gonna head toward that deeper water that I know is out there, because at a minimum, we can snag some big ass silver carp. And I think you guys can get clear, clean ice again. A lot less bubbles, so I feel a lot safer here. So there's less springs over here, and it's probably a little deeper water. Drop her in. See what we got. Need something to hold on to. I got the deal, that's right. Mine now. Yeah, we're on about 4 inches of solid ice right now, which 4 inches is kind of the general rule for safe ice. So I feel pretty confident right here. General rule, according to the DNR and like all the mainstream ice fishing, is 4 inches of straight or of clear ice is safe for foot travel. So I feel pretty good here. We're down to 11 feet of water now. Definitely some fish nearby. We're going to give them a few minutes to come back over this way, because when I drill it scares them a little bit. Carlos is a beer slut. Hey SLB, sorry my mom's not here today. You're going to have to keep yourself calmer. Yeah. You'll have to deal with it, buddy. I think you'll be okay. Just doing some scouting today and fishing some spots. Haven't fished this area in a long time, so we're just seeing what's out here. Lots of fish I'm noticing, but I will give her your love for you. There you go. Just for you, I'll say SLB still loves you. Love isn't a joke, Jesse. Fish hanging out right under my lure. Just kind of swimming around though. They don't seem like they're too into it. $40 steak and a bag of chips away, yeah. No, love is when Mrs. Iowa texted me on the way home from fishing yesterday and said, hey, can you pick me up something sweet like a cream soda to drink or something? And I said, well, you know, not without making a deal first. You know, what do I get out of the deal? I ended up buying her ice cream and a cream soda because I'm a nice guy. $60 combo list. My steaks are cheap just because I get them from the farm. I don't have to pay retail. I just have to pay for processing. Oh, I did, don't worry. There's a fish. Don't know what it is, but I got something. What do we got? Oh, we got a kitty fish. Come on, catfish. Hey, we got a big old catfish. Not huge, but decent catfish. I knew there had to be a few of these guys left in here. They do put up a hell of a fight. Come on. Come on, you old dickhead. Got it embedded in his jaw pretty tight here. Oh, my pliers are coming apart. I lost the screw. Oh no. My pliers have a screw loose. But they still do the job. Look at that. Nice big old catfish. Pretty guy. Put him right back in, let him swim away. Look at that. The pliers lost the screw. That's not supposed to be that way. They were cheap, obviously. I'll bet you the screw's still in the pocket too, so I'll have to go in and get her all fixed up. But look at that, we caught a fish. That makes me happy. You'll eat him? Gus, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say you probably don't want to eat fish out of here. Just saying. I don't keep fish out of here myself. I think there's probably some pretty nasty runoff that ends up in this backwater, and I'm not keeping anything out of here. Only fishing that ice bucket, right? There's just a lot of, it's a very industrial area, and there's a lot of like runoff and stuff, and I don't know. They say they're safe for consumption, but I'm not doing her. I mean, Gus, if you want me to keep a few, I will for you, but You won't see me eating them. Just clean the fish nice, yeah. There's not a poop plant close, but there's a corn processing plant just upriver, and a bunch of just a whole bunch of industrial stuff upriver here. Yeah, just catch and release today. Like I said, just fishing for the fun of it. You know, stuff like that. Catching a catfish through the ice. I don't do that too often these days. And if I find and I'm able to snag some, I'll probably try to snag a few Asian carp, because the nuke house hasn't been up in years. It hasn't been running in quite a while. And that's just warm water anyway. But if I play my cards right and I get a chance at snagging one, I'll try to pull up a 30-pound fucking, yeah. I'll try to pull up a 30-pound Asian carp, just because those things are a freaking blast to reel in. It's a hell of a fight. I'm just happy I caught something. Kind of makes my day. Makes it all worth it. Now if I can find some walleyes in here, that'd be sweet. Big chicken processing plant. Right? Yeah. It's been pretty slow on the Mississippi lately. It's mid-ice season, and sometimes that can be a little rough. Yeah, chicken is foul. There you go. Well, hell, I'm gonna pull out the chair. There's actually some fish here that want to bite. We'll fish here for a little bit, and then we'll move on. And if I find something else that wants to bite, great. If not, I'll come back over here. I think they're... So when we used to fish this a lot, when we used to catfish out here, this place was pretty full of catfish, and they were just kind of everywhere. You just had to be in the right spot at the right time. Oh boy. You and your fascination. These got the pads. You know how it is, Gus. These got the knee pads and stuff on them that really help keep you up off the shit. Ain't too bad, but it's a lot more comfortable in my chair for sure. Yeah, keep the hammer handy, Jesse. You never know. SLB might get out of hand. It's alright. SLB's just being a little shit. Trying to get a rise out of me. I don't mind. Hell, my mom took it as a compliment. Well, she said she thought it was either a compliment or just a testament to his mental status. She wasn't sure. I think it's the mental status myself. She's total babe. Yeah, she'd fucking rip your little twig off without even blinking an eye. She's not somebody most people want to mess with. Like I said, my whole wrestling team was afraid of her back in the day. She took our 189 pounder as a 5'5", 130 pound woman and put him up against the wall. It was yeah, it was interesting to say the least. We got plenty entertained that day. No, she didn't wrestle. I wrestled. And she put our 189-pound wrestler up against the wall because she congratulated him, or she told him, good job after he lost, like trying to at least be like supportive and shit. And he kind of pushed her a little bit to just like push past her. And she grabbed him and shoved him against the wall and was like, somebody tells you, you good job, you say thank you, like just hilarious. Hilarious. Everybody was just like, holy shit, what just happened? Yeah, that moment lived in infamy with my wrestling team for a long time. Boy, it's a nice day today. Sunny, in the 30s, beautiful weather. Loving it. Never heard that story? Yeah. Well, she was a farmer too, We dealt with the cattle and all that shit. Carrying bales of hay and buckets of corn, buckets of water, the cattle and the hogs. You're working all day every day. You get pretty strong, stay in pretty good shape. Yeah, and of course she had to deal with us. I was able to out wrestle her pretty quick though. Being the oldest, I was the one that did the most work of the kids, so I gained a little bit of extra strength over the other two. That, and I actually had the wrestling, so I learned the technique as well. But like she said, she always told us, you may get bigger than me, but you never get meaner than me. She tried to make sure we remembered that. Yeah, I wrestled for like 7.5 years. I started when I was a kid, and then I wrestled all the way through to my senior year, and I quit halfway through my senior year. So our new coach was a prick. Yeah, that was her reminder to us that she's still boss. My knees got wet. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's steam coming off my knees. Not sure if you can see it at all, but it's steaming like crazy. That sun's warming up my bibs so much. Terry did jiu-jitsu. I thought about trying to do it just for the hell of it, just for something to stay in shape, but I just don't want to take the chance of re-injuring my back. No, I haven't wrestled in years. I think I did an intramural in college. That was it. After having a couple back surgeries, you don't fuck around with that stuff. Too much of a chance of messing up all the stuff that you got fixed. Definitely thought about it though. I have considered, but I got too much other shit to do too. Ain't got time for that. Oh, maybe that catfish just scared everything else away. I'm seeing a few little marks, but nothing special here. Probably move over and drill into some deeper water here in a few minutes just to see what happens. See what I can find. I'm pretty satisfied since I caught something, Brothers, all right. And you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get tough. 'Cause you were the runt of the group, so you had to get toug Oh, there are, but not connected to the river and stuff, and not this close to work. There's other spots, but I'd have to walk a long ways and drag my shit for, you know, half mile, whatever. I didn't feel like doing all that much work today. Wanted to stick with something close and easy. That, and like I said, I was just out to catch and release today. Actually, I was just out to see if there's any fish in here, let alone, you know, wasn't worried about keeping anything. This wasn't glowing, so according to Google, it's safe to eat. Yeah, right? That's okay. If it were from the straight up river, it'd be different, but since this is a backwater that's kind of stagnant water, they just sit in here. And I mean, the color of this water, it looks pretty nasty. Water's supposed to be clearer in the wintertime. This is not clear. Like I said, wasn't out to catch dinner, just out to spend some time outdoors and do some fishing. Check out the spot. Been a long time since I've been here. Hey, Snorkel Man. Rage quits. That's funny. She just a munchkin. How can you see the steam rolling off my knees? Rage quitting is the rage, huh? So did you guys watch the game last night? I tuned into the Super Bowl, but I just saw an Eagles practice where they kept marching down the field, and then the Chiefs showed up for about 5 minutes in the end of the fourth quarter. There's Gus. Grrr. He was a little pissed when he saw the score this morning. He wasn't happy when he went to bed at halftime. Fucking Chiefs. Worst Super Bowl ever, he says. Oh, no problem, buddy. There you go, guys. Go check out Snorkel Man Craig so that he can go live. He needs a few more subs. I got myself a catfish here a little bit ago. Nice channel cat. Probably about 3 pounds. Nothing major, but, you know, a fish. I'm going to move some deeper water here shortly. Yeah. There you go. Carlos is back. Save your dog from Bro, you got so many issues with baboons and monkeys and critters around there. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, they did. The Chiefs' offense just didn't show up. The Chiefs' defense didn't show up. It was a rough game. I didn't watch much of it. I just kind of had it playing in the background, but that was all I needed. Hey, Caden. Oh, that'll do it. All the critters then. Nice. I just got like a 3-pound channel cat a little bit ago. No, I haven't talked to Carrie in a bit. She's back to work now. She works at a school, so winter break she spends a lot of time fishing. But then once she goes back to school, she's just busy all the time. Guarantee she's working today. Oh yeah, he was shaking his head. He was like, "It is what it is. We sucked. We didn't show up." Yeah, slab, right? Hey, Colin. Yeah, SLB, but those guys will break every limb on your body and not think twice of it. Just like a wrestler. Only better at inflicting pain. Wrestlers just pin you down. Jiu-jitsu guys will fucking break your limbs. Target is fish. I don't really have a target. I'm just coming out here. This is a place I haven't fished forever, and it's close to work. So I took the afternoon off. Most of the places I fish are over an hour away, and so yeah, you'll just walk away till they grab you and break your leg. You won't be walking very fast. But no, I just took the afternoon off. It was a really slow day at work, and I've got to burn some PTO anyway. One of those deals, if you don't use it, you lose it. Right? Everybody's big and bad and has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. I don't pretend to be a badass or know what the fuck I'm doing. I got about a 3-pound channel cat a little bit ago. Used to come here and fish for catfish a lot, and so I assumed that there'd be plenty of those, but I'm hoping there might be a walleye or two hanging out. I'm just using some jigging wraps, just artificials. My plan today was just to go out after work for a bit. I typically get off at 4 Central, and I thought, oh, I'll go out and spend 2 hours fishing after work. But then when I saw how nice it was and saw that it was going to be a slow day at work, I said, screw it, and just decided to take the rest of the day off. Like I said, I got to burn that PTO anyway. Hey, James. I got 1 catfish. About a 3-pounder. She's at work today. She comes fishing sometimes. Look back at some of my live streams and stuff. She's been with me. You just want somebody else to hit on. No, Mrs. Iowa wasn't with me Saturday. My mom was with me Sunday. Mama Iowa was with me. You found your soulmate. I used to bass fish a lot, but not anymore. I typically walleye fish. That's kind of my fish of choice. It's all good. Yeah, that was Mama Iowa, not Mrs. Iowa. It does get a little confusing because Gus and I call Mrs. Iowa Mama all the time. He always asks me if Mama's home and what Mama wants to do for dinner. You know that even Jesse's getting a bunch of subs now. I do deer hunt. I have one kid. He's 21. He's off in college. No, that was the other thing. I was going to originally golf today. We usually golf on Monday afternoons. One of the simulators at the golf place broke down, so unfortunately it was the simulator I was scheduled to be on. So no golf today. No, dude, I'm not in my 20s. I'm in my 40s. Firmly in my 40s. That's why my mom is in her 60s. I can grill steaks. Yeah, I could probably do steaks tonight, Gus, as long as Mama's good with it. Yeah, dude's just shooting in the air. Shooting your shot usually doesn't involve sticking your barrel in the ground. That's basically what you got going on. Yeah, she's busy at work. That doesn't surprise me. I know Nix has a vet appointment this afternoon. So she should be leaving work at about she should be leaving work anytime now. Yeah, right. My wife is 37. So my mom is, yes, she's 64. She said that yesterday. She said that to you yesterday. You obviously weren't paying attention. Some people's kids. That's about all we can say. Actually, her and I said that a lot about you. Some people's kids. Yeah. Yeah, we weren't talking about you in a good way. You can go back and watch it back because I'm pretty sure we talked about you on the stream after you left. Oh yeah, there's some of them big Asian carp in here. I see one swimming around under there right now. If I can snag one of them fuckers, you guys are in for a treat. It'll be a fun fight. Oh, here comes one looking at me though. Might be another catfish. Oh, you little shit. Come up and eat it. You're old enough to be my father, Bouncer? Yeah, right. Jesse knows better. Not all 90s kids, Jesse. Just some of the misguided ones. SLB definitely falls in the misguided category, apparently. SLB is just lucky I haven't met his mom. He'd have a new dad. Oh, you can. It certainly can. Because I am probably in the age range for your mother, so you know. Unlike my mom, you're a little young for her, but I'm probably in the age range for your mom. Maybe I should look you up. I'll give her a ring. Seen a few dark places. All right, Gus. Enjoy your nap. We'll tentatively plan for steaks tonight. It's gonna be. Have you guys ever seen that little video skit where the guy's like, or the girl's like, "Oh, meet my new boyfriend," and the guy's like, "Hi, Dragon Slayer." So he reads off the guy's username, and he's like, "Yeah, remember when you said, or remember when I said I was gonna fuck your mom? Here I am, big guy." There you go. Tell you what, SLB, you come to my place and we'll have dinner. But you have to bring your mom. That's the deal. There's your open invite. You can come to my place for dinner, but you have to bring your mom. I'm sure her and Mrs. Iowa and myself could be really good friends. We'll just leave you on the couch playing video games or something. Done deal. Yeah, my Wi-Fi router's having some issues. The 5 gigahertz stopped working the other day, so I gotta call my ISP and get that looked at. Probably have to get a new router. Not that big a deal. My 2.4 still works, but it's just a little slower than it needs to be, or than it should be. Slower than what I'm paying for, put it that way. There's a lot of these Asian carp in here. I'm starting to see these fuckers swimming around. I don't know, SLB. I don't think Bouncer needs to watch shit. I think he's just fine. Don't give the crocodiles Wi-Fi. Don't give them baboons Wi-Fi. Hey, Quack Attack, what's up? I don't know, she's thinking about doing a hammer pop, I think. Hey, you want a little brother or sister, SLB? Jesse hit him. That's awesome. Jesse hit him. I love it. Flexing the hammer. I am sitting on ice, VPED. Even the crocodiles need Wi-Fi. Alright, we're gonna go drill another hole or two. Why the fuck not? Thin ice, I can drill all fucking day in this stuff. Move over to some deeper water. I think I'm gonna try to snag one of them big fucking Asian carp. You guys will be in for a treat. Because let me tell you, pulling a 30-pound fish through a hole in the ice is a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to get my gas out. Somebody definitely drilled over in this corner in the past. There's an old sled trail going over there. So somebody's fished out here. Yeah, still sitting at about 4 inches. This will not be a place to be after 3 to 5 inches of snow in the next couple days, because this ice is going to be sketchy. Feet of water. Didn't gain much. Let's see if we can get a look out and see what our depths are around. Hey, Outlaw. All sorts of shad. Giant schools of shad down there. that's about as deep as this place gets these days. Used to be about 20 some feet. More suspended bigger fish off to my left. See what happens. Sucker him down to you though. Right back, guys. Color switch here. Color and size. Okay, let's see what we got. Who's so silly now? Besides everybody, for that matter. Some fish here. This is what they are. 'Tis the question. Oh, you guys are doing the whole riding passenger again. You're all my favorite turds. I'd never shit ya. Oh boy. Carlos just needs beer, of course. Makes him happy all the time. I think we all knew that. Hey, Caden, you don't even need a booster seat to sit in front here. Trunk. Energetic Baboon Basher. Sounds like a good name for Carlos. Ooh. Oh, come on, hit it again. Alright, big catfish. It's chasing it. Boy, I had one chasing it. Hard and heavy. Conversations you guys have. It's definitely an interesting little community we got going here. Caden's going, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Hey, Andrew. How are you? I didn't fish this morning, but this afternoon I got one catfish so far. Just trying a spot I haven't tried in a long time. Took off work early just to come out and fish for a bit. Too nice of a day to sit at work. Had to burn some PTO anyway. Just worked out well. Yeah, about a 3-pound channel catfish, somewhere in there. Got one of them Asian carp under me. I'm trying to, oh, bumped him. Trying to snag him. Hate them fuckers. Them Asian carp are a nuisance. Oh, yeah, I've been lucky enough to not get sick lately. I've had a headache today, but I think Mrs. Iowa and I ate a bunch of popcorn last night when we were watching the Super Bowl, so I have a feeling I just had a few too many carbs and it's kind of wearing on me today. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, where you eat a bunch of bread or something, just a shit ton of carbs, and then next thing you know, you got a headache the next day. Gives me a migraine almost. Another reason why I decided not to stay at work. I was like, fuck it. A lot easier to deal with a migraine when you're out fishing than when you're sitting at work. Much rather sit out here with the migraine. Yeah, there has been some nasty shit going around though. Influenza, COVID, norovirus, you name it. Bottle digging. I gotta get my gaff hook in case I hook one of these big fuckers. If I hook one of these big sons of bitches, I'm gonna need this to get him out. if I can get him in. I've only ever gotten one of these guys through the ice when I've hooked them before. But if another one passes over and I snag you, you guys are going to be in for a treat. Like I said, I've been lucky to avoid all illnesses this year, but I'm also the type that tends to eat a lot of dirt. I think my immune system stays pretty good because the amount of times that I am out fishing, you know, don't wash my hands, just eat my lunch with all the stuff on it, you know, who knows? Yeah, and I don't have kids at home, so that makes a big difference too. Huge difference. Like I said, I eat a lot of dirt. Angle this up so you can see things a little bit better. Hard to see the chap in the chair. There we go, that's better. The white lettering was blending in with the ice. Got one looking here. Come on, fish. You know you want to eat this thing. God, them big silver carp are freaking huge. You can just see them on the screen, they're massive. Yep, here, fishy, 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 fishy. Is there a good type of chest congestion? I don't know that I've ever had a good type of chest congestion. I wish I knew what all these fish were on the bottom. There's a million fish swimming around in here. Big boobs. Well, yeah, that is a good kind of chest congestion. You are correct. I stand corrected. Maybe they want the shiny. You never know. I do not have a shiny on at the moment. I got one looking at it though. Not very big. Looks like he's about the same size as the lure. There's a whole school of fish down there right now. I just don't know what they are. Everything's a marvelous educational experience when we're doing this. I learn so many interesting things every time. Anything boobs is just great educational experience, right? So many fish looking at it. Just not want to bite it. Maybe I'll downsize my lure again, see if I can get him to take that. Maybe this one's just a little too big. Nope, hold on. There's some big marks coming through here. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating on the fish here. Man cans, moobs. Oxygen. Is Jesse a member of the itty bitty committee? Whole school of shad down there right now. Huge school of shad. Thousands of fish. And I mean thousands. All boobs matter. I don't even care if they're big or small. I think all boobs matter, period. Fit, it makes me makes me sad. Oh. Shad, yep, that's a shad here, Carlos. This is what we consider a shad here. It's a gizzard shad is what it's called. Nasty, smelly motherfuckers. Oily, gross. They make great catfish bait though. Hey, Pierre. They make great bait, but they are nasty, smelly motherfuckers. Catfish tend to love them. Cut the guts out of them. Put the guts on a hook. Catfish go crazy for it. Protected on some planets. Oh. Got the Midwest coming out. Oh. Oh. There are so many fish here. I can't even jig my jig without bumping into one. I'm trying to scare them all away. I want to get this school out of here so the good fish start coming back in. Nobody wants these little fuckers. Slimy and oily like a weekend camping trip. Only a good one. Good God. My depth finder, I'm looking 8 feet both directions. And it is solid fish. All the way from 6 feet below the ice down to the bottom at 14 feet. Like, it is just insane. All right, Jesse. Get you your baby girl. Sometimes making noise can scare the fish away. I'm trying to scare the school of fish out from under me. I don't want these fuckers here. Nasty little bastards. Hey, Guido. Got one. One catfish so far. Just scouting a spot I haven't fished in years. It's close to work. Took the afternoon off. There, the shad are gone. Yay. Oh, they're still hanging on the edge of the cone, but mostly gone. Hate them little fuckers. Thanks, Milton. Good for the Eagles, that's right. Great for the Eagles. They're there for the change in oxygen levels and saturation. Could be. They're just pretty thick in the Cedar River, and they tend to sit in these backwaters. The big schools of them just sit in these stagnant backwaters. Hey, fishing maniac. I took the afternoon off and decided to go fishing today. Got one catfish so far and snagged a shad. Got a million shad under me right now. I'm looking at my live scope and it's just solid shad. From 6 feet below the ice all the way down to 14 feet deep. It's just solid shad. Yeah, how about them birds? Yeah, right? Oh, see, look at that. I lifted my lure. There's a shad. Stinky motherfuckers. I don't even like to touch them. Make your gloves and everything just stink. Just got back. removing spots here shortly if these shad are just going to keep swimming through here. And with 6 yellow perch. Oh, what is it? Maybe 3.5 something. 3.5 pound largemouth. Lost a load of fish. Frustrating. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Barbecue eagle. Yeah, the girl. Oh yeah, dude. There's so much of it here. I used to catch it all the time. I'd take my throw net out and catch a bunch of them, and then use them for catfish bait. Early spring, especially. But I just don't catfish much anymore. They'll work through the ice for catfish too. You throw shad guts on a hook, like I've used them to tip a jigging Rap, and I've definitely caught catfish doing that. I caught the catfish today on a jigging Rap. They'll bite artificials. Yeah, that channel cat I caught was about 3 pounds. Maniac, have you ever caught an Asian carp? Oh, we don't have to worry about him anymore. Jesse took care of that. We've got Asian carp in this backwater here, and if I can get a hold of one, I'm going to snag one. And it's a hell of a fight bringing in a 30-pound Asian carp sideways or backwards. It can get pretty crazy. Silver carp, I think, is what they're called technically. Yeah, right. Oh, she took care of him. She booted him pretty quick. He talked too much shit, so she just got rid of him. I've heard that too, but I've also heard they're bony as shit. I've tasted smoked carp a few times, and I've just not been a fan. Very greasy and oily meat. I got one catfish so far and snagged a couple shad. About a 3-pound channel catfish. I took the afternoon off, Justin. I've had a headache all day, and I figure I might as well sit out here with a headache than sit in the office on a slow day. I had to kill some PTO anyway, so figured it was a good time. None yet. I got one catfish so far. Oh yeah, I can see that. Still greasy and oily and just, yeah, not for me. Oh, ho, ho, I thumped that one. That was a big guy sitting up toward the top. Big old Asian carp. Might have been a paddlefish. They get in here too. Yeah, they're an invasive species. Silver carp is what they're called. is the name of the knife? Oh, the Badger Knife Show in Janesville, Wisconsin. Phoenix. Yeah, you definitely don't have ice there, do you? Oh, thanks, Nunya. Is it ground fish? They don't taste at all. What are you talking about, Pierre? Not anything. These Asian carp actually are they are filter feeders. They swim around with their mouth open and just filter all sorts of nasty shit out of the water and eat it. I mean, it's just what they do. That's why they're so hard to get rid of. They don't have like a food source that you can like get rid of. They just live off the plankton and shit. But they eat all that plankton, which affects the food chain, you know, starting from the bottom up. I have caught like common carp on minnows and stuff, but not very often. Asian carp though, these silver carp, no. Might go live later, Justin. Awesome. Yeah, I've tried them cooked a couple different ways and not for me. These silver carp, there are some restaurants that actually have started to cook them or have started to like serve them just to try to deal with the population issues with the invasive fish. There's some, I want to say near Chicago, there's a couple restaurants that specialize in it, but they tell you right away there's a lot of bones, so you got to be eating it slowly and be careful. Yeah, silver carp, exactly. Blech. Hey, Manuel. Yeah, fried. I don't care how you cook carp. I'm just not a fan. Not my deal. Too oily, too bony. Oh, there you go. You got to get them, though. Yeah, I'm not a carp guy. Use catfish for fertilizer? Nice. Yeah, if you could get enough of them, I'm sure it would be actually a very good idea. The Illinois River is loaded with them. They've got a real problem there. Yeah, I've heard they eat them over there. Oh, this fucking headache's killing me today. They taste amazing. You can have them. Not my thing. Walleyes are good tasting firm meat. Northern pike are good tasting firm meat. To me, carp is not. wash it down with beer. Carp. I don't mind catfish. Catfish is firm. It's good. I'm just not a carp guy. To each their own. If you like it, you like it. It's just not my thing. Yeah, walleye is that nice, good, flaky meat. You got it. I love my walleye. Yeah, that would take a lot of beer to wash down. Yeah, catfish is good shit. I like catfish. Used to be all I fished for a long time. Yeah, lots of beer. Carlos likes lots of beer with everything. They got a beer coming to a local restaurant that we're going to try this coming week. It's called Angry Pickle. It's a spicy pickle beer. My wife is a pickle nut, so she should like it. Another shad. Nasty bastards. Can't even keep them off the hook when I'm down there. They're just so thick. Yeah, it's more pickle flavoring, but it tastes like a dill pickle and it's spicy. It's like jalapeno and pickle together. Like I said, my wife is a pickle nut, so it's right up her alley. Yep, and spicy. You got it. They got an angry pickle pizza too. It's got a bunch of pickles on it and jalapenos and all kinds of shit. Should be pretty good. We're looking forward to it. Those flavors get released on Thursday, I believe, so that'll be probably what we do for dinner Thursday night. Yeah, my wife loves her spicy stuff too. She's a spicy bitch. I like spicy. Spicy just doesn't like me. I like it the day I eat it. I just don't like it the next day. Oh, I got a fish looking. All right, big catfish. Fermenting a jar of chilies, huh? Ooh, yum. Fruit juice, dry yeast, sugar, move 1 cup of liquid. Whew. Yeah, that'll make some strong shit. Mangoes make everything better. Just saying. I like mangoes. You don't like mangoes as a fruit? I do. We get the freeze-dried mangoes all the time from the store. I love them things. The wife loves mango habanero stuff. She's got a mango habanero whiskey right now. She's been going crazy over. I'm going to go to a slightly smaller lure again just because I don't seem to want to hit this bigger one. first. I'm going to try going to a brighter color to the bigger one, just because the little one I was using earlier was a little brighter color. See if maybe that's just the difference. Go get some, yeah. I'm not surprised. Boy, my head is just pounding today. Like I said, I'm much rather be fishing with a headache than working with a headache, but boy, it still sucks. Tonight you're drinking bucket whiskey. What's fuck it whiskey? So strong you just say fuck it to everything? Oh, there's a massive fish swimming through. See if I can snag him. Oh, I bumped him, but I didn't hook him. He sure took off in a hurry, though. A big ass freaking Asian carp, silver carp, whatever. God, those things are massive. Here comes another one. Good description, fuck it whiskey. Everything but the kitchen sink. I'll bet it is. I'll bet it is. %, Jesus. It's basically moonshine around here. Oh, it's scratching my throat. Jesse's back. Yay! Jesse, did you like that Treviso Lacerda knife that I unboxed? That black one with the hawkbill blade. Sucker looks like a talon, doesn't it? Makes the moon shine brighter. Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, yeah, I gotta get that one. Got another knife should be showing up today. And like another one that should be showing up later this week. I have a problem. Oh, fuck. This is true. Hey, Jackson. I got one channel catfish, about 3 pounds earlier. Slow, but I'm in a spot that I don't usually fish. I haven't fished this place in forever. It's just close to work and close to home. I took the afternoon off work just to come out and fish. Was bored at work and I've had a massive headache all day, so I said, fuck it. I'd rather have a headache on the ice than a headache at work. Gives me something to do. Yeah, I had already planned on coming out after work for an hour or two. And then just said, screw it. Might as well just take off a little extra time from work and spend a little more time fishing. I'll probably give it another hour or so. We'll see. Headache's been getting worse, so if it keeps getting worse, I might say fuck it and just go home and go to bed early tonight, but we'll see. You might be onto something there, Jesse. Yeah, you got blood in your alcohol system, right? Sounds about right. Hey, Raymond. Is it Raymond or Ramon? Since there's a Rodriguez, I would guess it's Ramon. Too cold. Ah, she's still working today. She didn't take the day off. And actually, I think she's taking the dog to the vet right now. I think her dog had a yearly checkup or quarterly, something or other, at like 2 o'clock. Jess? Okay. Boy, it's just constant shad down there. It's like all I'm seeing. Ugh. And I didn't sleep much last night. It's been a hell of a day. Yeah, the stinky fish. Little stinky fish. Oh, I get kidney stones about every 2 years. It sucks. I just had one last winter. Just one of those lucky people that makes kidney stones. Even your piss is on the rock. That's good, Jesse. I like that. That's funny shit right there. All right, Jackson. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Oh yeah, I did too last time. I had to have a laser lithotripsy, so they went in and crushed them with a laser, and then I had to have a stint in for like 3 days. And then, so, to avoid being too graphic, or slightly graphic warning, put it that way. So afterward, they're like, so you're going to have a string hanging out of your thing. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, there's going to be a string dangling there, and that's hooked to your stent. At the end of the 3 days or whatever, when your stent comes out, you just take that string and just gently pull, and that whole stent will come out. And I was just like, oh God. Yeah. And so, yeah, that stent goes between your bladder and your kidney. So I just grabbed that string after the 3 days and just gently started pulling. And I was like, oh, that is not a good feeling. And then after the stent was out, then I had the little bits of the stones that were blocking everything up. So I had to go back in, get secondary CAT scans and all that fun shit. It was not fun. Howdy from Russia. Yeah, definitely hurt like hell. And there's nothing you can do for that pain. It's just a constant throbbing, like your kidney just feels like there's a knife in it, just twisting over and over again. It is not a good feeling at all. Definitely don't wish that on anyone. I take my back pain over kidney pain, or kidney stone pain. Herniated discs are nothing compared to that. The thing with herniated discs, though, is they're longer. Like, you've got that pain for a lot longer. Kidney stones, there's at least a somewhat quick and easy solution to. See, and it didn't hurt me. Fish are you catching? I got a catfish earlier. It didn't hurt me to clear them. It was when they were plugging up my ureter and my freaking kidney was about to freaking explode because it was all blocked up. That's what hurt. It was right back here, right in your lower back. The clearing them, the peeing them out, that's nothing. That's sissy shit. That didn't hurt at all. I didn't even feel that barely. But when your ureter gets plugged up and your kidney's expanding because it's blown up like a balloon, oh, buddy, that is not fun. See, and I usually get them about once every 2 years. But when I get them, they're big. They sit in there and grow for a couple years. Maybe you just have an STD. Maybe it has something to do with it. I'm sure drinking that much alcohol probably doesn't help. Right? Shit, remember back in the 80s and 90s, doctors were recommending certain brands of cigarettes. Everybody was freaking smoking and doing whatever before they knew it was so bad for you. Hey, Foop. I got about a 3-pound channel catfish earlier. Nothing since. Had a few fish come up and look, just nothing that wants to bite it. Snagged a couple little shad. Little bait fish. Yeah, right? Some crazy shit back then. Oh, a giant paddlefish that's like 6 feet long just swam through. Holy fuck. That was cool. I just saw him on the sonar, just his whole body just traveling right through. That was neat. That fucker's a beast. Right? You saw me reel up. I tried. Those things are huge. I don't even know if I'd be able to get one through a hole. 30-pound Asian carp is hard enough. I can only imagine like a 50-pound freaking paddlefish. Yeah, right? Yeah, speed was like a diet pill back then. Paddlefish, like a paddle for a boat, like a boat paddle. They got a big nose that looks like a paddle. They're called a paddlefish. Some people call them a spoonbill. They're huge, big filter feeders, got giant mouths. They just swim through and just filter through the water. Google them, they are some crazy fish. Prehistoric looking motherfuckers, look like a giant catfish with a giant mouth and a big nose. No paddlefish. No guns on their heads. This is America, though. You never know. We got guns everywhere. Had a battle axe, yeah. Oh yeah, our dog, my dog especially, dreams all the time. His little feet get to going and his nose gets to going and twitching and jerking, and it's just like, what in the fuck is he dreaming about? chicken, sauerkraut, kielbasa, and potatoes. Hell yeah, buddy. Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. Yeah, just like Rambo, exactly. Yeah, those paddlefish are something else. They're fucking prehistoric looking motherfuckers. And they are massive. I've snagged some here in the Cedar River before. 4 or 5 foot long. Oof. They put up a hell of a fight. That big nose gets down, you can't get them back up. Yeah, probably pretty close. Yeah, paddlefish are probably really close to being the biggest fish we'll see in Iowa. There's some, I've seen some 50, 60 pound channel or flathead catfish that get pretty big. Blue catfish they get up to the hundreds of pounds. But regularly, yeah, paddlefish are probably about the biggest we'll see. Grass carp, I've caught them upwards of 60 pounds. Lengthwise, for sure, they're about the biggest. Yeah, I've caught a couple in my day. They're no joke. They put up one hell of a fight, for sure. All right, buddy. Go do your shopping. Catfish here get bigger than the people. Hell yeah. It's awesome. I've always wanted to catch a Wells catfish. Giant sons of bitches. 7 foot long, 200 pounds. Back's getting stiff. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. If I can keep this thing on, you guys are in for a battle. This is a big Asian carp, I think. Nope. There's a catfish. Ooh, come back over here, buddy. Oh yeah, nice big catfish. Hold still, hold still, hold still. I may slimy son of a bitch. Big old slimy ass catfish. Big old belly on him, probably about a 6-7 pounder. Nice fish. It's not what I'm after. Yeah, definitely a fighter. You hear him? Hear him croaking? Oh, now he stopped doing it. Here, listen. Hear that? They fiddle their fins. Now he doesn't want to do it anymore. Yep, we're gonna put him back in. And down he goes. Now I'm all slimy. Ew! Slimy bastards. Ugh. Well, that was a fun fight. Oh, there's a bunch more fish down there now, too. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, he brought in all the other fish. There's a whole bunch of them down there now. Oh yeah, if I was fishing on the river, Mississippi or something, or in some lake, some cleaner place, I probably would keep these and eat them. They are good fish. Even sounds tasty. They are some good tasting fish. Yeah, no wind today. I'm glad it's not windy too. Sucks being out ice fishing on a windy day. Definitely wears on you a little. So many fish down there now. Yeah. Like I said, it's been a weird year with the weather. It's been windy, it's been hot, it's been cold. There's no consistency. I think that's part of the reason why the fishing's been a little rough lately too. It's just the pressure systems come in and out, and there's just no consistent weather. Consistency is always good for fishing. You want nice, consistent weather for a while, and we just haven't had that for the whole winter. Be 50 degrees one week, negative 20 the next week, and it's just like, holy shit. Sit on the hole and do a fish whistle, yeah. That'd be a little chilly. A little chilly on the cheeks. Hey, Guru. What's happening? Yeah, I took off early today to do a little fishing. Planned on doing a little fishing anyway, and then said screw it. Had a headache all day. Didn't want to stay at work anymore. Took off. Boss said go, have fun, so I'm going and having fun. Gotten 2 channel catfish, one that's about 3 pounds and one that was about 5 pounds, 6 pounds. Thanks, Guru. Perfect reason to buy beer. Nice. We'll be having probably steaks and taters for supper tonight. Gus picked up some ribeyes that he wants me to grill up. Hard to say no to free steaks. No, I didn't keep them. This place I'm at is a backwater, and it's just kind of a nasty water. It's super stained and dingy, and I'm sure the fish are fine to eat, but I don't typically eat fish out of here. Oh yeah, catfish are good eating, but I just don't typically keep fish out of here. There's corn processing plants and shit just upstream, and God only knows what kind of chemicals and shit get into the water. And good God, some of these Asian carp swimming around look like fucking dolphins. There's silver carp in here, and they're freaking huge. Silver carp and paddlefish both. They're freaking massive, massive fish. Yeah, that's anywhere, but like I said, I just know here, especially stuff like catfish that eat everything. Oh yeah, these are those silver carp though, those invasive Asian carp, the ones that like jump out of the water and shit. I've caught 30-pound Asian carp out of here before. They don't bite on anything, they're a filter feeder, but you'll snag them accidentally, and boy, you're in for a fight. Then there's the paddlefish, also don't bite, but you'll snag one of them. I had one that came through earlier that was about 6 feet long. Just cruised right through my live scope, and I was just like, holy fuck. It was a big fish. Those Asian carp, they're just like a fucking torpedo. Big old freaking torpedo. Where you at, Guru? I know the Illinois River is full of them as well. I've been over there doing that aerial bow fishing, shooting them out of the air when they jump out of the water. That's a lot of fun, shooting them with my bow. Silver carp you shouldn't. Silver carp are filter feeders. They don't eat off the bottom. They just swim around with their mouth open and just filter feed. You might get grass carp or something. Grand River, Kitchener, Ontario. Nice. Yeah, these silver carp shouldn't be the same thing as what you're talking about. You might get grass carp up there. Those get to be big sons of bitches too. These are the ones that jump out of the water though. You see the videos of boats driving around and they're flying everywhere. That's these guys. It's like 20 to 30 pound torpedoes flying out of the water after you. Yeah, kraut and kielbasa sounds really good. Huh. Yeah, I've never heard of the Asian carp, the silver carp, actually biting on anything. Like I said, the ones here are filter feeders. I want to bite it, you little bitch. Just had something come up and look at it. Probably another catfish. It doesn't sound great, Carlos, but it's good shit. Kraut is good shit. Oh yeah. Ours are very much invasive species as well. Yeah, Carlos. Yeah, kielbasa is a very big smoked sausage. Good stuff. Get off that transducer, you son of a bitch. Oh yeah, yep. Same stuff then, same fish. Yeah, I used to go to the Illinois River and do the aerial bow fishing where you're literally shooting them out of the air when they jump out of the water with a bow and arrow. It's a hell of a good time, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a blast. They also have what's called the redneck fishing tournament every year. I think it's in August, where they kill as many of them carp as they can in any way possible. There's guys flying around in boats, catching them in nets, trying to cut them in half with swords, like just all kinds of shit. Crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, look up the redneck fishing tournament in I think it's called Bath, Illinois, Bath, and that is some crazy shit. There are definitely some yahoos there. Oh, it's redneckish for sure. For sure. Well, be sure to tell us when you do, Carlos, because we'll mark that on the calendar. The day Carlos shit himself. Yeah, before she changed her name to Jessie Nukes, she did go by Jessica. Sounds like quite the combination. The Long Island will definitely fuck you up. Whew. Yeah, that'll do it. Get you all sorts of fucked up. Nice. Which one's that one, Caden? Trying to snag one of these fucking 5-foot long torpedoes swimming around down here. Big ass Asian carp. Casking Royal Legend. Nice. Nice. Anything free is always good. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. If I can get this fish in, you guys are definitely in for a treat. Because this is a very, very large fish. This is one of them Asian carps. This is one of them fucking torpedoes I talk about. I'm pretty sure. This is a medium heavy rod and it's bending like crazy. These are big, slimy, nasty sons of bitches. And I got this drag set pretty tight too. This might take a few minutes. Last time I hooked into one of these, it took me about 20 minutes to get it in. If I can get this fish in, this will probably be the end of my day, just because you got to end it on a big note like that. Come on. I am making up no ground on this thing. Absolutely none. He's just walking away from me. I'm gaining a little bit, slowly but surely. Come on, fish. Come on. Come to daddy. Can't see him through the ice yet. He's probably a little too deep for that, and this water's pretty muddy too. Oh, oh. There he goes. He was not a fan. Oh God, he's running like a bitch. He is emptying my spool here. Holy shit. I'm on fresh line that's never seen the water before. I'm just trying to gain back on him what I can now. I had to tighten up my drag a little bit. He's swimming toward me a little. Just trying to gain what I can back. If he runs like that again, he'll spool me. There we go. Now we're getting to old line. I can see the color change. Oh. He was running. That's right. He was definitely running. Oh, oh, oh. He's probably going to make a couple more. Oh, there goes another run. Just trying to keep the rod down when he does that so the ice, or the line doesn't get caught in the ice. When it's moving that fast, it'll dig right in and cut it. Oh, there's the leader. Fuck, that might be a giant catfish. I saw him for just a brief second. I couldn't tell what it was. That's a catfish. That's a fucking monster. I'm trying. I'm trying. If that's a catfish, it is a monster catfish. I saw him for just a brief second. He was close. Come on. My hand's getting tired. This could be a while. You got that right, Bouncer. He is not coming in without a fight. Whatever he may be. There's the leader. Oh, it's a big Asian carp. It's a big Asian carp. I saw him that time. He's just the dark colored one, so I thought maybe it was a channel catfish. So it looked like he had a dark gray back. Oh, there we go. Got the gap in him. There we go. Oh, maybe I can get him out. There we go. Look at that fat fucker. Oh. And then the hook comes out. Look at that timing. Look at that big fat fucker. Look at that. That's right up next to me. These are some big, ugly, nasty sons of bitches. The fucking eagles are going to eat good with this guy. Look at that. Freaking thick. Big, ugly son of a bitch. Let's see if I don't know, he might be longer than my scale. Let's see. My measuring board. I don't have an actual weighing scale with me. Hold still, you fat fucker. Yeah, he's all of 32 inches long, a little bit more. Or about 34. Look at that big bitch. Literally right next to me. He goes from the up to my hip. Oh, he's more than 15 to 18 pounds. I've caught 30 pounders and I think this one's bigger than that. He's probably between 30 and 40 would be my guess. You ugly bastard. You're gonna feed the eagles. Come here. Open up your gill plate, you son of a bitch. This is why I keep the gaff in my ice fishing shit. It's for when I get big nasty fuckers like this. Come here. Yeah, there we go. Ugly, nasty son of a bitch. Bleeding like a stuck hog too. When I gaffed him in the back, I must have hit my artery because he's bleeding like crazy. But yeah, he'll be a eagle food for sure. Put the non-bloody side out. Look at that. Big, ugly fish. All right, we're gonna throw him on the ice for the eagles to eat. Really good eagles and coyotes, coons, whatever. Woohoo! Oh, that was fun. Yep, I think that's a good note to end the day on right there. I was hoping to snag one of them big sons of bitches. Rinse the shit off my ruler. No, the ice is just covered with blood. Oh. So what do you guys think of that? Yeah, yuck, exactly. Look at the slime. That's all slime on my line. They are Disgusting fish. Absolutely disgusting. But boy, that's a fun fight. That was a hell of a fight. Yeah, beast of a fish, that's right. Whew. And to do it on an ice rod and to pull that fucker through an 8-inch hole, like he almost didn't want to fit through the hole. Oh. Whew. Yeah, definitely better than working. Oh yeah. That is just a damn good note to end the day on, for sure. It's a good start, yeah. Let's turn away. I need to see the blood on the ice. YouTube will get mad at that or something. Whew. And I got at least 5 minutes of that on my GoPro, so I'll have some good footage there too. I don't know how long I was actually fighting it, but the GoPro saves the last 5 minutes. When I hit the button, so should have some good footage. Be able to throw that up on the channel. Whew. Yep, the coyotes and the eagles, raccoons, they're all gonna love me. They got them a hell of a meal sitting out here on the ice now. Yeah, definitely was fun, that's for sure. And yeah, my arm's tired. Yeah, that'll be a good clip. You got it. Definitely be a good clip. Yeah, my arm is tired now. I'm gripping that rod, trying not to let it go. Whew. Jessie went silent when she saw the size of it. Don't worry, I get that reaction a lot. They just go silent and go cleaning up mud. Is that what you call it? Is that what you call it these days? Mud? Speechless. Yeah, exactly. Most women go silent when they see the size. Oh boy. Yeah, that definitely made my day. Oh, definitely made my day. That's the thing, they're big, nasty, ugly bastards, but boy, are they fun to catch. Can't do much with them. That's because they're laughing on the inside. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh. Get you guys packaged up here. Oh, right where you belong. Right in the tent. Where you belong. Right in the tent. In the shed. Gotta get my words straight after that. Now that the adrenaline wore off, the headache's coming back again, damn it. Oh, my head is just pounding. Just fucking pounding today. No bueno. Where is my... There it is. No freaking bueno. Yeah, I should put some new batteries in my scale and bring it out with me next time I come out to this place, if I ever do. That's the problem, is I think them silver carp are in here so thick that there's not much game fish other than catfish anymore. It does happen sometimes. Used to be the occasional walleye in here, but I'm guessing there's probably not too many in here these days. Time to start hiking back. You guys ready for the ride? Can you see it laying there at the bottom of the screen? Yeah, there's that big fucker laying there. He'll make some good critter food. Alright, time for the ride. Pliers. Pair of pliers frozen in the ice. I'm chipping them out. Hey, look, I got new pliers. They're frozen in the ice. Somebody was fishing out here. There's a bunch of holes right in this area. truck down to myself. No point in dragging shit all the way up there. Who's still hanging out? I'm guessing the usual group is. 8 of you still hung out. Holy shit. Bigger than the usual group. Usually there's like 3 of you, 5 of you. Fucking yahoos. Fucking yahoos. I gotta be careful bending over in front of the camera. Jesse will get excited. Can't have Jesse getting too excited. Okay. Throwing some gratuitous crotch shots there. No, Jesse, down girl, yeah. Okay. Who's trying to get committed now? Jesse's in love. I'm telling you guys, my head is fucking killing me. Jesus. After that walk back, it started throbbing more and more just on the walk. Fucking migraines are no fun. Whew. Be a fun ride home. not an animal. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what you guys have been talking about while I've been gone. Oh, before that though, pop another freaking Tylenol or two. Got my little bag of goodies here. Carry my backpack with me to work. It's got my cooler. It is my cooler. I got my little bag of Tylenol. My head is just pounding after that walk. And when I bent over to pick up the sled, it was just like a freaking wave hit me right in the head. Just started throbbing again. That sucked. Oh. Okay, let me get caught up. Cleaning up mud. Okay, I remember Jesse was cleaning the mud. Laughing inside. Nice sled right after. Get some Excedrin. Yep. Stay out of the energy drinks. Impressive catch, thanks. A little shark. Yeah, they do kind of have a shark fin looking thing, don't they? Chips it pass. I'll kick if he gets too close. Ice pliers. Yeah, I just saw something black sticking up out of the ice. Like, it was only sticking up like that far out of the ice. And it was the handles. And I got to looking closer. I was like, oh shit, those are pliers. And they just must have melted down into the ice and refroze there. Yeah, exactly. My pliers are falling apart, so perfect. Oh, Brandon left. Okay. Oh, we got the beer for the ride. Yeah, frozen there. Jesse, lighter back. Bum and drags. I could see Jesse being a lighter thief. Whee! Carlos in his stomach about to blow. Big bumps. Just washed my hair, you nasty. Move up your man boob. It's killing my leg. Watch his finger. That wasn't his finger. Collective shit is lost. Don't run me over. Peanut butter. Oh, we're almost back there. Down, Jesse. Yeah, you're not an animal. Oh, thanks, hon. The headache, yeah, it'll go away. I need to fucking chill. Ate too much fucking carbs yesterday. I'm not like a carb watcher or anything, but boy, when I really get to eating the carbs. Hey, Quest, not everybody's a mod around here. It's just my regulars are. Those are the people that hang out almost every time I go out. I made them all mods so they can help keep things up. All caught up on the chat. Yeah, you're just the worst trolls. Yeah. I just make all the trolls the moderators. That way they can moderate each other, moderate themselves. Everybody holds each other accountable so nobody talks shit. I've actually been on a couple knife streams where everybody's a moderator and they fuck around and start blocking each other just for fun. It's interesting. Yeah, you're the favorite. That's right, Jesse. You're our favorite little munchkin. But all right, well, I'm back to the truck. My head's killing me. We had a great time. Caught a giant fish. Caught a couple nice fish. You're not a troll. Well, you hang out a few times, and you can probably get mod status too. You know, if somebody turns into a regular and they hang out enough, I just kind of throw them a mod hammer or a wrench or whatever. But yeah, I'll talk at you guys later. And get home, let this Tylenol kick in again, and yeah, get back at it tomorrow. Got to go back to work and all that fun shit. So I'll talk at you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you on the next trip.